So, I want to talk to you guys about something that is bothering me. And yes, this is a plate of greens because I love greens. Greens are amazing, and you can eat greens just with greens, with nothing else. You don't need the macaroni and all the other stuff, but whatever. That's not what this video is about. Now, I'm here to talk to you about this word that starts with a R. Racist. Racism. Now, I try not to believe like certain people. Okay, let me just get to the story. I'm in a group of moms, and our group is based on us having behavioral teenagers, misbehaved teenagers. And you know, most black mamas ain't about to join this kind of group. But me and the ones that are in this group, we did. Because in our community, in our black community, we get labeled as, you should have been watching your kids. Her child act like that because she ain't paying attention to her child. And she don't ever care about what they doing. You know, and that don't even always be the case. Now, remember I just said that at 120-something to 35 in this video. Now, listen. I'm in this group of moms where we all get to discuss, cry, express our feelings to each other about how our kids are stressing us out and what can we do? Do you have advice for me? Do I have advice for you? And sometimes we do. We do have advice for each other, you know. And we are able to have these advice for each other because they're advice to ourselves too. Like, maybe next time your son do such and such, you should try this. Because there's a lot of things that their kids did that my kid didn't do. And there's a lot of things my kid did that their kids didn't do. Now, but here it is. All of our kids in this group has been to jail, has been arrested, has been expelled from school, has been kicked out of groups, have been sent to group homes and then back home, have been taken away and brought back and stuff like that. So we all fit that same boat. Like, we're all exactly in that same boat. Like, in the moms group that I'm in, because it's a bunch of it's all types of mom groups. It's a whole bunch of different types of mom groups. But this specifically is a mom group that has actual misbehaved teens. Not misbehaved teens that was acting up in class today or got kicked out of gym. No, I'm talking about our group. Every last one of us has lawyers. We have public defenders. We have been to court. We have did visitations in jail with our teenagers. We have gotten our kids out of jail. Our kids have went to jail, have literally been expelled from school, switched to different schools, been in alternatives, stuff like that, have carried guns, have used guns, have felonies, criminal records. So I'm in that group of moms, you know, so we can relate to each other versus, oh, her kid just a smart mouth boy. He don't do what she say. He don't want to do the dishes. Nah, our kids, we damn near had to call the cops on our kids just because he ain't want to listen. And some of these parents were scared to beat their kids. So they, not me. I chopped my son's head off a few times. I ain't gonna hold you. But, you know, some parents is scared to do that. But that's the kind of group I'm in. So this video is about the R word when it comes to this group. Because like I said at the beginning of this video, now I'm going to use names. These names don't exist in the group. I'm just using names because I'm using situations that occurred. But I'm using the situation, but not the exact situation. So Susan, she's crying because her son got to do a few years in jail. So she's boo-hooing, crying hard. Now, remind you, in this group, these women have multiple misbehaved kids. Some people have one misbehaved kid. Some people have two misbehaved kids. Some, you know, and then some of us parents, our kids are doing time, where one of them not doing time, but the other one is, or all of them are doing time, or just, you know, two of them are doing time. So it's like that. Like, I have one kid and my kid is doing time. So I understand. But here's the thing. She's upset and crying because her child is now have to do some time. And everybody that know of our group, you know, and people that's in our group. And I'm going to just say this real quick before I finish the story. It is probably 150 of us women in total, but it's every bit of like probably 25 of us black women, 25 of us black moms, black. I'm talking about black, melanin, me, black, all of us like that black. Not you got the skin tone, but you're not black. No, us. And then on top of that, it's a few of us that lived in the hood, in the ghetto, where the gun violence is, where the drugs are, where the stuff is. So we're coming from those kind of environments. So yes, we get labeled. So now Susan is crying. I'm talking about hard. I'm talking about, I can't believe my son. Like she is going in. And this was like a month ago. I'm talking about tears out there. I'm talking about, I feel her. Her son is got his crime that he committed. He has to do time for it. Ain't no more 21 days. Ain't no more 80 days. Ain't no more 5 days, 10 days. He got to do some real time. So I understood her tears. Cool. Everybody's hugging her, telling her it's going to be okay. Life is good. Life is going to spare you, you know, all the good stuff, right? And then, you know, here comes Keisha. A month later, I can't believe my son got to do that. My son got to do all this time in prison. You know what happens with Keisha? This is the part that pissed me off. And that R word came so clear. Well, Keisha's mom, Keisha is now crying because she just found out her son got to do some time. Oh my God, baby, okay. You know what happens with her? There was no hugs. There was no kisses. There was no, it's going to be okay. It's none of that. You know what it was? You should have been watching your kids. See you out there at them clubs and them bars and you drinking and that. What's wrong with going to the clubs and the bars? What's wrong with having a few drinks? Here's where it's crazy because Keisha has a job. Keisha has a career. Keisha has been working her ass off since her children were born. And yes, she do like to wear her lace fronts and her nails done and she stay cute. And yes, she do go to the little bars and the clubs and turn up. She pays all her bills by herself and she's one parent in the house. Versus Susan, she's a married white woman who's home all day, every day. She's able to leave the house and go to the school when the school calls and their son is acting up and this happened and Keisha, on the other hand, she's at work. She on the clock. She mad because, damn it, every time I turn around, I'm getting on the clock and my son doing this. You know, trying, going hard. So what? She probably smokes cigarettes. But so does Susan. Susan drinks wine all day and she sits at home. She's able to check up, but Keisha gets out all night, going to all these clubs, you know what I'm saying, and barely go to the club. She go when she go. She work every day of the damn week. She probably off on a damn good Saturday and Sunday. Probably a good just one day out the week. She probably off. And yeah, she probably do go get a drink. And she probably do drink at home. But here's the thing. I'm clocked in on a clock at work, whether it's first shift, second shift, or third shift. So, but Keisha's getting toe up. They chewing her ass out. You should be watching your kids. That's what I'm saying. Y'all mamas think y'all could just do what y'all want to y'all kids. Y'all don't pay no attention to y'all sons. Y'all letting y'all sons be out here. They smoking and drinking and gangbanging and doing all this gangster shit. Susan's son wasn't a gangbanger. Susan's son actually had no reason to do what he did. Susan's son actually did bullshit that makes no sense. Keisha's son, okay, doing stuff he ain't had no business doing either. Selling drugs, you know, get caught with a weapon. He out here on these streets. Something like that. But Susan's son runs over a dog. And he has to do, 4 years? Keisha's son get caught with guns and drugs. And he also has to do 4 years. They're teenagers. They both won't get out till they're 18, 19. Cool. 16, 17, 18, 19. But Keisha gets chewed out about her child. But Susan gets all the hugs, and it's okay. Susan, you were able to watch your child. You were able to maintain what he do. You were able to be anywhere stalking him. Keisha was on the clock. Keisha had to work extra shifts. Keisha had bills to pay. Your husband paid all your bills, Susan. Your husband pays for everything, Susan. You have 3 kids, Susan. And your one kid is wildin'. But Keisha, on the other hand, got 6 kids. And she got that one motherfucker that just want to do what he do. Okay? But Keisha is sad too. But where's her hugs? Where's her, it's going to be all right. See, this boy was outside because he probably didn't get enough attention at home from his mom, because mom is always gone to work. But Susan, you were home all day. You didn't find no time to play a game, board game, something. See, Keisha come home from work and pull out the Monopoly board knowing she tired and ready to go to sleep. But, you know, she home from work. Her kids it's 6 kids in the house. She got big kids and little kids. You know, the biggest, oldest kids, they tired, so she let them go. She handled all her little babies, including the one that's the 16-year-old, the one that does what the hell he want to do. You know, she gets home. She spends time with her kids. She cooks, make dinner, all the good stuff. Susan, what did you do when your son got home from school? Because your son killed an entire dog with your car. With your car. Yes, I mean to play the greens. On the other hand, Keisha's son got caught with drugs and a gun. And because he's a minor, he only got to do the 4 years. 16, 17, 18, 19. Why is your son so angry that he runs over his own dog with his own mother's car, with a mother that does nothing all day? But yet Keisha, the black mother that lives in the projects, has an amazing job, is her career, pays a lot of attention to her kids, spends time with them, even when she's so tired. But Susan's at home sleeping all day. By the time the kids get home from school, she's still asleep. That leaves little Connor to change his shoes and go right the hell outside. Probably don't even change his shoes. He goes in the house, sees his mom sleeping, and walks right out the door. You're outside vandalizing people's property randomly. You bust your neighbor's window because she looked at you. You kicked your other neighbor's dog. You pushed the neighbor's little daughter off her toy car. Called the cops. The cops dealt with you. You went to jail for it. Did 21 days. Your son is out here, and guess where you are? You're right there in the house, Susan. You're in the house. Now, let's go to Keisha's son, DeAndre. Whatever. I just made up a name. Connor's definitely not his son name. Susan's not even her name. But anyway, DeAndre comes home from school. Mama's still not home yet. Cool. All the siblings are home, though. So he's in the house. He ate, playing with his siblings. Probably hopped on the game. Get knocked on the door. His little friend show up at the door. Hey, DeAndre, what you doing? He go outside. He back in before his mama get off. She get home, all her kids are right there in the house as if nothing happened today. You know, she hugs and kisses her kids. I missed you. I love you. You know, her mama says, why this ain't clean? Why ain't take chicken out? Why this happen? Pick the shit up off the floor. You know, regular mama stuff. But yet, Connor did 42 things while the mother was right there, and this all happened in the yard. Next door neighbor, dog get kicked. The other next door neighbor, daughter gets kicked off her scooter bike. The other neighbor, he's yelling, fuck you, across the parking lot. Oh, fuck your mom. Little dumbass boy shit. You're just fucking with people. But yet she gets to the center where the moms are, and oh, my baby had it 4 years. See, Keisha, she crying that her son got to do 4 years. But it was like, okay, because you ain't have no reason to be outside trying to sell no drugs. You ain't have no reason to be outside trying to gangbang. You have a loving family. What is your problem? But yes, Keisha is sad. She's heartbroken. Like, damn, my son is gone. He's going to be gone for a while. She got 6 kids, but that's one of them. She's sad. She's hurt. She's crying. But yeah, she gets chewed out. These greens are so good. Cooked by a black mom. Anyway. I ain't want to use the word racist. I'm still not trying to, but the fact that this group sat here and cared for Susan, wrapped every arm these bitches had around Susan. And when Keisha gets in trouble, gets the same, Keisha, you gotta watch your kids more. See, y'all black mamas gotta learn to know what y'all kids is out here doing. If you just know what they doing, they wouldn't do as much of stuff that they doing. That's a thing? So, I'm trying to figure out why Susan can't take accountability, but Keisha has to take accountability. And you know what's so crazy? Keisha did take accountability. Because Keisha felt like, shit, I need to stop. I need to take some days off. I need to stop working as much as I do. Maybe if I just, cut my hours back or something. I feel like it's my fault. Maybe if I was doing what I should have, like Keisha blaming herself, tearing herself up. Versus Susan. Susan's like, I don't know why he would do this. I'm a good mom. I love him. Susan, you slept all day. You came home. Dinner was barely cooked. Your husband pissed off. Probably was cheating on you anyway. The house dirty. Susan's house was a mess. Susan's house is a mess. Duh. Because she drinks wine and complains about the neighbors all day. And she talks on the phone to her homegirl Kelly all day. While Keisha's at work working her ass off. Gotta come home hoping that her house is a little clean. The floor is vacuumed, something. And when she do, it be that. Nice and clean. Keisha took full accountability of why her son is in jail. Susan don't believe nothing's her fault. But yet, Susan gets all the love, the hugs, the kisses. It's okay. But Keisha, you should watch the child. Yeah, no greens was good. I want some more. I like greens. Anyway, but I don't know. What did you think of this? So now I watch way too much Derek. I didn't mean to say that. That's his stuff. I was not trying to steal. But I'm just saying, y'all, tell me if I was right or wrong. Tell me if my thoughts are right or wrong. Because I just feel some type of way. And it's like, Keisha, I want to hug and kiss you and tell you it's going to be all right. And baby, it's not your fault. It's your fault, but it's not at the same time. But I understand and I applaud you for taking accountability, because Susan, on the other hand. Anyway, bye y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Leave comments. Thank you.